Miami Heat got it done, man. 137 to 106. That was a sweet performance by Jimmy Butler. He was inspired, right? I mean, that's one of those I want to stick it to Philadelphia type games. My man shot 14 of 20. He was on for 38 points. Obviously, his best performance as a Heat player. 7 rebounds, 3 steals. Bam added 18, 11, 8 rebounds, a steal, and a lot of patience, a lot of maturity covering Embiid because he didn't foul out. The Dragon was 4 of 8 from 3-point range, 24 points. How about Derek Jones Jr., man? He was 3 of 4 from 3-point range. He really, the sting of losing Winslow, and trust me, it's a loss because he helps you, not about the scoring, and thank the Lord, this is a team that really doesn't need the scoring that much. They did score 137 last night. But it's about all the other things. And Derek helps you in those areas a lot. Maybe not the ball handling part. That's where Justice has an advantage. And while Justice is absolutely unreliable because his body can't hold up, the development of Derek Jones Jr. has been priceless, really, to this team. I mean, the bench has been priceless because you think about it, you got Dragon scoring 24 points off the bench. The knock was obviously Tyler Hero with the right foot soreness. Now, apparently he was walking around fine in the locker room after the game, so it doesn't look like it's something really serious. Myers Leonard, that looks a little bit more. He was on crutches. Maybe it's more precautionary. We don't know. You know how it is with the Heat, dude. You never know with these guys. They just don't really tell you what's going on, and maybe they don't really know right now. Maybe they got to give them a little overnight and a day or two to find out where Myers is. And remember, they don't play today. They don't play till Wednesday when they take on the Clippers. So they've got a little time here to find out how bad it is for Leonard Myers. It kind of looks like the Tyler Hero thing is not going to be a long-term type thing. And you've got Olynyk there too, so that helps. That if you lose Leonard and you've got James Johnson also, that helps you there too. It's not the end of the world, but it is interesting how Myers Leonard has been a really nice fit to what the Heat are doing, and a nice compliment in a way. And it's been hell of a foresight by this team to be able to, foreshadow that and say, okay, this guy is going to fit what we need to do. And in that move for Whiteside, you got him, and it's really paid off, actually, for the Miami in so many ways, because by getting rid of Whiteside, that allowed you to develop Bam, and obviously Bam has developed into an all-star. I mean, there's no other way of phrasing it, right? 34-15 now in the season, 22-3 at home. That's one hell of a record at home. Let's see if the boys, and remember, last night, the important thing is they won the series 3-1. They own the tiebreaker against the Philadelphia 76ers. That, my friends, is huge. So you got to like that if there is a tie, Miami will get the nod because they've got the 3-1 edge in the series tiebreaker. So got the Lakers on Wednesday. Looking forward to it. So nice little game by the Heat. Good win by them.
Did you hear about some of the stats, like ridiculous? The 3 turnovers.
Oh yeah, lowest ever. Yeah, 4 was the record
per 100 possessions to have a scoring rating of 148.
Yeah,
it's the 5th highest in the last 20 years in a game.
Yeah,
you think about 82 games per team, but you do the math.
It's a lot of games.
5th highest rating in 20 years.
Well, I mean, they're
talk about smoking.
They can score. Scoring is not a problem.
We smoked them.
They can score, man. This is a team that has no problem putting it in the hoop, man. That was impressive last night, and against the Philly team. Although I don't know if you saw this, they were showing Simmons hanging out with Kylie Jenner before the game, and and then obviously they ended up getting smoked. I got to tell you something. That Ben Simmons kid, he's super talented, right? But as a man, I don't know what's up with him. I really don't, because he goes out with Kylie Jenner, and then Kylie's banging all these other guys, and then they go back out again, and then they're out. It's kind of weird. Like,
Maybe he's doing the same thing, man. You know, he's banging a bunch of girls.
I'm
so-
sure he's I'm
Hey.
sure he's doing it if she's doing it, but it's like I'm not really.
He doesn't
Well, I-
want to settle down. He wants to sow his
No,
wild oats.
that's fine, but I'm not really into going out with her. You know, with Kylie Jenner while she's like banging all kinds of
She's
other
out
guys.
there, yeah, loose.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's the part I don't understand about the dude. Like, he keeps going out with her, and then there's been like moments, you know, supposedly where they're going out, and then they break up, and she's the next day with some other dude somewhere, and it's like it's the weird that like she has no loyalty to him, and yet somehow or another he's always going back to that. She must be great in bed. She must be phenomenal.
Or
in
remember,
bed.
she's a billionaire, number one.
Yeah,
Number two,
yeah.
she's out there. She's out there on social media. That's her life.
Yeah.
You know, she's Kim.
No,
Every
yeah.
bit of Kim.
Yeah. No, you're right. Although she has a little more talent than Kim,
Maybe
because she
she's-
actually earns her money without having to take her clothes off.
Maybe
actually.
she's looking to make another 500 million. Maybe she's looking for a sex tape to be released. And, you know.
Well, a lot of people are hoping that a sex tape gets released from her, no doubt. We missing Winslow too. He's like one of our best defenders. Yeah, Steve, but you're not really losing any games because you're missing him. So you're really not missing him. I get what you're saying in general. You're missing the depth of Justice Winslow, but there isn't a game that you lost this year that I'm going, damn, we needed Justice Winslow. You know what I'm saying? That's just not the case. I don't believe that. He's not that big of a difference maker at this point. The fact that Derek Jones Jr. has stepped up, that's my point, is that he's not missed that much. Only in the ball handling, maybe. That's it. So I get what you're saying for depth purposes, but overall, I don't think you're really missing Winslow. And I got to tell you something. We have to say it this way. Justice Winslow can never be missed because he's not reliable. You will miss somebody if you miss their reliability and it's not there. You understand what I'm saying? But if a guy from day one, okay, from the second you drafted him, he's never been reliable. So then you're really not missing anything. Because with Justice Winslow, the only attitude you can have, the only way you can look at Justice Winslow is, kid, you're unreliable, and eventually you'll break down again and you'll miss a bunch of games. Because that's been Justice Winslow's career. There is no way, shape, and form where you say, we can count on Justice. No. That does not exist in the vocabulary. So now that I'm thinking about it, for depth purposes, it's nice to have him, but the reality is you can never count on Justice Winslow. That's just those are the facts.